side.
Rogers staying in this little 1-2-2 zone, 3-2 zone, whichever you want to call it. It's really given Lauderdale County some problems when they can't get the ball there. But every time Lauderdale County's been able to collapse the defense, they've had good results.
Holden with the drive. His shot is no good. He'll battle for the rebound and knock it off the leg of C.J. Davis.
Holden playing really hard there. Davis thought he got fouled on that rebound attempt, but you got to play until the whistle blows. Continue to fight. Continue to show toughness and strength. Lauderdale County gets a fresh clock here for another possession.
Bacon and Alamari will check in. May fakes the shot. He'll hand it off to Watkins, who will drive, and he'll lay it up and get fouled.
Explosive step there on the reverse pass. Catches it and goes right to the 10. Understanding what his objective right here is to try to get to the free throw line, try to continue to put pressure on the defense.
Fouls on Gage Lee now, Corey. That's his third early here in the third quarter.
Yeah. Play the scoreboard at this point. They've got to continue to play their style of basketball.
Fouls on Caden Holden, his first team foul of the third quarter. And we'll have a timeout, 30-second timeout. Let's take a quick break. Zech Sports Network presentation of high school basketball brought to you by Bank Independent.
Well, I think fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. And in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, and it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
Rogers with the inbound. Underneath their own goal, they'll get it ahead try and get it ahead to Lee, and he will take it there at the top of the key, guarded by May. Over to Alamari. He'll drive. He's going to be fouled on the floor by Holden.
Alamari's brought some really good energy to their offense, got good handles, and just showing his ability to get downhill a little bit. Like to see more of that penetration from him, and also see his team react to the penetration and drop to the corners, create some passing lanes for him to be able to be successful to dump it off. He's not going to score over a lot of guys.
May with the drive, and we're going to have the fourth foul on Gage Lee.
Yeah, turnover just led to a really unfortunate situation there. You like for Lee to continue to play, but at the same time recognize his value on the floor.
Would you like to just see him get out of the way right there?
Yeah, I probably would. In a game like this, 2 points in this situation, his time on the floor is more valuable than making this kid earn it from the free throw line. And so now he's going to have to step out. 4 fouls, probably won't see him again until early in the fourth quarter. But again, it's a great opportunity for some of Rogers' players, for Littleton to really step up and just play with some intensity and see if you can earn some minutes.
May misses both free throws. Littleton comes away with the rebound. As Rogers almost throws it away. Littleton had his shot blocked by Sears, but he gets it back. Hurried his shot. I think he had more time than he realized, and it was knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Rogers.
Yeah, a lot of effort, a lot of energy going into the possessions right now, just not a lot of control. And you'd like to see Rogers really be able to just kind of gather their composure and take advantage of the possession that they're giving themselves with some second chance effort.
Bacon and Davis will check back in. Cole Marks will get it in the corner to Green. He'll miss the three, and it'll be rebounded by Hamill, who is checked back in. Nice job by Marks breaking up the long pass, and he'll penetrate. Put up the shot, and it's no good, and May will come away with the rebound.
And Marks has done some nice things with the basketball. Good anticipation. Sears with a nice penetration drive there. Some contact, playing through it. No call.
May will come away with the steal and push it back up to Watkins. He'll drive. Going to have a blocking foul on Marks as he got in the air. He was in position, but then he jumped. So Watkins, Calvin Watkins, will go to the line. 6 foot, 165-pound senior. We're really impressed with his football ability when we carried the Lauderdale County Sheffield game earlier this year, both on offense and defense.
It's got great body control. He knows what he's doing. He's shown a good-looking perimeter shot, but his game is getting to the rim, attacking the basket, and just creating havoc on defense.
He'll miss the second one. And Green will come away with the rebound. Great hands by Sears to deflect the pass, and it'll go out of bounds. And Rogers will inbound from the baseline.
Rogers right now has got to feel like even when they break the press, Lauderdale County's still finding a tip late in a possession there. It looks like they've got a layup, and it just turns into a ball out of bounds. Now they got to inbound it against this pressure.
From Watkins.
Really good play there
from Watkins.
Really good play there from Watkins. Hamill seems to find himself in a good position by great effort.
Yeah, I was about to say, anytime you work hard, you're going to find yourself in the right spot, and that's exactly what
get it across half court.
Hamill does. So timeout by Rogers as they were getting close to the 10-second call. It's a full timeout right here on the Export.
Where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Inbound to Rogers, and they'll push. Cole Marks with it. Voided the trap, got it to Bacon, but it was lost out of his hands, and now Watkins will have it for Lauderdale County. Nice pass to Hamill before he loses it on the way up, and Cole Marks will come away with it. Ahead to Davis, and he'll push. Going to have a foul on Hamill. Just too much body contact as Davis was pushing. That'll be Hamill's second foul. Thinking about buying a home or refinancing? Bank Independent makes mortgage lending simple with personalized guidance and local expertise you can trust. Visit BI Bank to learn more. Equal housing lender. 3:11 remaining here in the third quarter. Ashley Balch, Corey Thomaston joining you here from Rogers. Green with a long three. It'll be off the back of the iron. I believe we're going to have an over-the-back foul on Jasper Davis. That'll be his first.
Yeah, I like Green taking that shot. Looked good all the way. And I like Jasper with the effort there on the offensive glass. Try to give yourself some extra possessions. I know he fouled there, one away from the bonus here in the third quarter, but I like seeing him be active on the glass.
So Watkins running the point with Sears on the bench. He'll bring it up. Rogers in a 2-3 zone. As Lauderdale County will just work it around the perimeter to Watkins. He'll take a three from the wing. It's no good. Hamill came down with the rebound. I believe he got poked right in the eye or the nose by Hunter Bacon. So that'll be Bacon's first, fifth team foul. And the lefty Easton Hamill will go back to the free throw line where he is 0 for 4 tonight.
One of those situations where you kind of contemplate, because he's still shaking his head, is he okay to shoot the free throws, or do I go get somebody to come in and shoot the free throws?
Would coaches do that?
I don't know. I mean, if the game was tight, they probably would. In this situation, you want him to try to work through this. But, you know, are you sure you can see?
And he'll miss them both. Sharpley fighting for the rebound, and he'll get fouled. Let's see if that's on Littleton or Davis.
Yeah, what you're seeing, Lauderdale County's just a half a step quicker to the basketball. In those situations, the Pirates have defenders on both sides of the lane and just unable to form a wedge and keep Lauderdale County off the glass on the free throws. You got to anticipate misses. At the free throw line checkout, you have to anticipate the miss so that you can be a little bit quicker to the basketball, make that contact, and then go up and get it.
Sharpley with the second one. And a quick turnover as Asa Butler comes away with it, and he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, Cole Marks just showing a little bit of frustration there. Takes off dribbling down the sideline, knows he's coming up on a trap, and just gets himself in a little bit more of a bind by leaving his feet, trying to make a pass instead of allowing the cutters from the backside to create some separation for him.
Butler misses the first as Sears checks back into the game, replacing Watkins. Lauderdale County struggling from the free throw line.
Definitely an area that Coach Owens is going to be able to address in a game that you've dominated from an energy standpoint. Take advantage of the plays that you have, and being able to hit free throws is one of those critical things that they're going to have to do if they want to be successful through the duration of the season.
Athletic play there by Sears as he comes over, knocks it out of bounds, and Rogers will reset at midcourt.
Great eyes, great anticipation there, and almost came up with an acrobatic steal.
Rogers just kind of leaving Alamari out to dry, back 100%. There by himself. Three-point attempt from the corner by Davis is no good, and Hamill will come away with it. And he'll lay it up for two.
Yeah, one of the things with Rogers' backcourt right now is they're just not comfortable with this level of pressure yet. And so when you see that, you see one guy with the basketball and the other four taking off. You're going to have to figure out how to do this together. It's got to be a collective effort. The ball's got to move a little bit more quickly with the pass and not trying to do everything off the bounce. That'll be an adjustment that Coach Mitchell will try to get these guys to get to as the season wears on.
Alamari is going to be fouled by Brady Owens. That'll be his first personal, fifth team foul.
Good ball fake results in getting kicked in the face there that time. Probably not going to do that
again. Fourth team foul. 1:47 left, third quarter, 42-16, Lauderdale County. Green with the inbounds. Get it across to Alamari, who will pull up shop right there. Working to his right, kicks it to the corner to Hunter Bacon. He'll drive baseline, put it up. It'll be blocked by Butler, but Bacon comes away with it. Green with the three, it's no good.
Good effort that time by Bacon with a great penetration, kept the ball alive, gives his team a chance to be successful with a good kick out. Just didn't convert on the shot.
Butler with it inside before it's turned over, but Alamari comes out of the pile with it. Nice behind the back pass. Nice fake right there. And we're going to have a foul on Butler as Green was driving.
Coach Mitchell's got to be pleased with what he's seeing from his young point guard, Alamari, stepping up, coming up, and being a part of this game tonight. Shown some poise out there. He's gotten himself into a bind a couple of times, but his handles are there. His ability to keep his head up when he's attacking down the floor, absolutely something that they can build on. Having him come out and handle this pressure and not allow it to get to him.
Holden and Watkins return for Lauderdale County as Green will shoot the second one, and it's good. Coming up on a minute left here in the third quarter, 42-17. Sears drive will drop it back to Butler, who will take a three, and it hits nothing, so it'll be out of bounds for Rogers as Connor May checks back in, replacing Easton Hamill.
Lauderdale County pulling back, really want to focus on some half-court defense now, seeing them take the pressure off. Very comfortable 25-point lead here as we come to the close of the third quarter. See how Rogers attacks it.
Lauderdale County will drop into man-to-man. Green will try a three. It's no good, and Watkins will come out. Nice hands by C.J. Davis breaking up the pass to a streaking Butler who was open. And Davis will push ahead. Pulls up his dribble and now in a little bit of trouble. He'll get it out to Davis. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Davis will drive, pull up at the elbow. Kick it out to Hunter Bacon. 14 on the clock now. So we're going to have a foul on the inside on Connor May, his second. And Jackson Green will head back to the line to shoot two. 11 seconds, 42-17. Tigers leading. Green's first shot is up and good.
Yeah, nice to see Green convert at the free throw line. had a couple of good looks from the perimeter. Like to see him get that shot going. He's finding himself in good position to be successful. Just needs to figure out a way to convert.
5 seconds left. Lauderdale County back to Watkins. He'll shoot a three. It's going to be no good. Nice attempt there by Sears. Just couldn't get a handle on it. And your score at the end of the third quarter, Lauderdale County 42, Rogers 19. This is high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. And in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
Fourth quarter underway. Holden misses a three for Lauderdale County. And Rogers comes away with the rebound. Davis will penetrate. Kick it out to Davis for the three. It's no good. And Watkins will come away and dribble it off his foot. So it'll go back to Lauderdale County. Excuse me, back to Rogers.
Yeah, Coach Owens here in the fourth quarter really looking for tight execution. Wants to see his guys handle themselves, handle their business, continue to push, but make good choices with the basketball and not force themselves into unnecessary turnovers.
Hunter Bacon with the rebound. He'll kick it out to Davis, who will nail a three. C.J. Davis.
Hunter Bacon's energy off the bench has been a bright spot for Rogers tonight. He's kept a lot of possessions available and given themselves some second chance opportunities. They just haven't been able to convert on those threes enough, but that was a good look that time.
Watkins will drive, kick it out to May for the three. It's no good, and Alamari comes out with it, and he'll push. Almost got it caught on his hip there. Bacon with the long three for Rogers. It's off the mark.
Got 360 action there, trying to create space. Just a little long with the jumper.
Sears will pull up, and he'll nail the three.
Got a nice shooter's touch that time.
So 11 points now for Jaden Sears, leading all scorers.
Low-scoring affair tonight. Both teams struggled really to find the basket in the first quarter. Lauderdale County has settled in, and it's gotten a lot of attempts throughout the game and been able to convert enough. Rogers really struggling all night long to just establish their half-court offense and what they're trying to accomplish there. Have had a hard time getting clean looks and converting the ones that they do get.
Gage Lee checks back in for Rogers with the 4 fouls. So he had to sit on the bench for quite a while. He'll be back in with 6 minutes. We'll see if he can avoid picking up that 5th foul. Rogers will take the turnover now after it was thrown away out of May's hands. And Jackson Green will bring it up. He'll get it over to Hunter Bacon. Over to Alamari in the corner. He'll now drive. Kick it out to Davis. Davis in the corner now. Jackson Green with it. He'll throw it. It'll go through the hands of Bacon. And guess who will come out with it? It'll be Hamels. He'll miss the layup, but he's going to be fouled.
There's real active hands in the half-court set. Bacon just a little bit out of control, trying to get that basketball secured. Like to see him pull it up and then turn and face the basket before trying to make a move there. Hamel has just been all over the floor all night long. His energy has been infectious into this team. Love to see him continue to grow forward here at the free throw line. Like to see him hold that follow through and convert a couple of these so he can build on that with some confidence. He's gotten himself there quite a few times
He has,
now.
with effort.
Yeah. And
there he goes.
And we've got a loose ball foul while the shot's in the air, and that's going to be it for Lee. Well, maybe they didn't call it on Lee. He was the only Rogers player in the area. Not sure who the foul was on.
Not either. They're only showing him with 2 on the long three-point attempt by Holden.
I would love to have figured out how to take fouls off of a kid.
Called it on 22. They called it on Jackson Green.
Green was on the floor, so that's probably – and
nice.
There he is, right on cue.
Nailed by Jackson Green.
Cuts it to 21.
Sears with the offensive foul.
Yeah, you like to see Lee there, just not backing down. He's got the 4 fouls. He's been in foul trouble a lot tonight. Probably frustrated in that, but sees the play, anticipates, beats Sears to the spot, stands his ground, and just takes a really strong charge there. Love to see him rewarded with that effort play.
Lee and Connor May battling for it. It'll come out. Alamari controlling it, and he's going to be fouled on the floor by Holden.
Yeah, we've seen a nice rotation here between Butler and May for Coach Owen's team, and both of them have just played exceptional defense on the interior.
As you say that, May will come in, Butler will come in and replace May.
And the two of them have just done a great job of moving their feet, being really active with their hands, blocked a few shots, got a lot of rebounds. Like to see that tandem continue to work in sync like that.
Long three-point attempt by Lee is no good, and Sears will control for Lauderdale County. He'll swing it across to Watkins, who will drive and miss the dunk, but get his rebound and put it back up and in. So Calvin Watkins with 2 more. It's 48-25 now, 23-point lead for Lauderdale County. Oh, nice block by Siler Parker.
Be interested to see how Coach Owens handles Watkins. That's a couple of dunks that he's missed in this game. And in a game you're up 23, it's not as big of a deal, but you're playing for February, and you're really trying to plan and prepare, and you want to see kids execute and finish plays off. And while you love the energy and the enthusiasm that it brings when you convert those dunks, when you miss them, it's frustrating that you've given away those 2 points. That time he got the offensive rebound earlier, not so fortunate. Love to see how he can continue to grow and elevate to determine when is the right time to take that chance and when is it better to just lay the ball in.
Sears off the mark with the 3, and Jackson Green will come out of the pile with it, ahead to Gage Lee. He'll slow it down, kick it across to Green. Down to Davis in the corner, C.J. Davis. Back to Lee in the corner. He'll drive. His layup is blocked by Butler.
Just so active. Butler came across. He came all the way across the baseline there, and really with great anticipation goes vertical, meets the ball once it's released.
Cole Marks with the floater. It's no good, and Watkins will come away with it. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Watkins ahead, but taken away by Lee. He'll slow it down and hand it off to Marks. He'll give it to Davis, who will get it inside to Lee, and he's going to be fouled by Easton Hamill.
That possession was won in transition. Lee does a great job on a rim dive coming off of the full sprint and just finds the body that's down there, establishes position, and never lets up. He continued to work himself around, arms up, showing a target hand to the basketball, and does a great job and finally gets the high-low entry pass. Doesn't get to go to the free throw line, but really, really well done play there by Lee.
Shot is up by Davis. It's no good. He's fought the rebound there with Braden Perkins, and we'll have a jump ball, and it will remain Rogers' ball. Braden Perkins and Brady Owens both checking in now. Got some subs for Rogers as well. Alamari will come back into the game.
Yeah, and what you want to see here from your subs, 3 minutes to go in a game where you're in control, is you just want to see them continue. Coach Clemens talked about it in the halftime interview. You really want to see the people that come off the bench not fall off in energy and really provide a spark for you.
Jasper Davis will hand it off to Lee. Lee will hand it off to C.J. Davis. Jasper Davis will drive with a nice spin move and lay it in.
Really strong
Jasper
finish
Davis
there
with
by
2
Jasper.
points. Moving it ahead for Lauderdale County. A quick shot by Siler Parker is no good, but then he'll come away with a steal.
Yeah, great job with Owens that time, chasing the play down from behind, getting a tip, getting the ball right back to Lauderdale County.
Parker with a pull-up jumper is no good, and Jackson Green will come away with the rebound. 2.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. C.J. Davis will take a long three. It'll be off the mark, and Parker with another rebound. He'll give it ahead to Perkins, who will drop it in for 2. Braden Perkins.
Just a great pass ahead in transition on the money. Threads the needle there. Court vision. Again, no pressure from the defense in that transition break, but still it's a great find.
Green misses the 3. I think we're going to have a foul on Perkins. Down on the baseline. As we're getting some more subs in. Number 12, Richard Green checking in for Lauderdale County. Also checking in number 14, Camden Hill. Gage Lee tried to get the rebound. It came out of his hands, and Sharpley will push for Lauderdale County. He's getting double teamed. Nice kick out to Perkins. And over in the corner to Brady Owens, and he'll miss the 3. They'll go out of bounds and will remain Rogers' ball. 1:45 now as Hunter Bacon will check back in and replace Jackson Green.
Rogers looking to just find some execution here. Late in the game, game's out of hand, but you really want to see your guys try to execute through, understand what they're doing without the basketball, and still you can see they're just a little bit out of sync. And again, these guys are, trying to figure it out early in the season. 10 games in, about a third of the way at this point. So got to start cleaning up some of these mistakes if they want to progress throughout the course of the season.
Camden Hill with the jumper just inside the 3-point line. It's no good. Nice rebound by Brady Owens. And he'll take it now in the corner. Give it back up top to Sharpley. Over to Green. Back to Sharpley for a long 3. It's off the back iron and no good. And Green will come out of the pile with a rebound. Over to Camden Hill. He'll drive. Sharpley now with it at the top of the key. Foot was on the line. It's a 2-point jumper by Hill, and it's no good. But Green comes away with it. So nice work by the bench players here for Lauderdale County.
Yeah, really playing with a lot of energy and just getting after, I think, 4 possessions there on this end of the floor where they're just beating Rogers to the basketball. And Shipley rewarded here with a chance. Sharpley, rewarded with a chance to go to the free throw line and converts the front end.
His first one is up and good, now with 5 points for Sharpley. Second one is also good. 40 seconds left. C.J. Davis over to Alamari. Back to C.J. Davis. He'll take a long 3. It's going to be off the mark. And Sharpley will come away with the rebound. Up ahead to Brady Owens. He'll drive. Ball be knocked out of his hands, so Lauderdale County will keep it here on this end with 23 seconds left.
Rogers staying zone, half court.
As Owens threw it between 2 players, and it'll go out of bounds. And Rogers will have it with 18 on the clock. Davis with the drive. He'll kick it back to Alamari with 10 on the clock. Over to Gage Lee. He'll hand it off to Davis. Being guarded by Sharpley. He'll drop back and shoot a 3. It'll be no good. And that'll be the ball game. 52-27, Lauderdale County with the win in Class 3A Area 16 play, as they will go to 1-0. Rogers will drop to 0-1 in county or in area play. I saw this earlier, and I wanted to ask you. Rogers played at Lexington last night, Lauderdale County tonight, and now they go to Marion County tomorrow. That's 3 straight nights for the Pirates, both boys and girls. How do you, as a coach, before we leave here, how do you get your guys to understand the importance of getting some rest as they go into a 3-game stretch like that?
Yeah, it's really challenging. At this age in their life, they kids are invincible, and it's hard for them to value just getting the proper diet, getting the proper rest. They're preparing for finals. They've got finals all week next week, so they do have a little bit of a gap next week. But this stretch is tough. It's really challenging. The thing that I think about from a coaching standpoint is, when do you get to work on the things that you see on film that you need to work on? When you're constantly just suiting back up and playing, it's hard to work on the things that that are going to be things that you've got to be better at come February if you want to have a chance to advance beyond the first round of the area tournament. And so those are the things that you're having to get your guys to stay involved. You're having to get your guys to stay engaged from a standpoint of, do they have a chance to watch film when they do, and learning from the mistakes in real time. They got to be extremely coachable on the bench. In a game like this, when you bring guys off, you're talking about things and hoping that you can see those adjustments. It's just the grind of high school basketball. It's a shorter season than a lot of the college basketball seasons, but they still play a lot of games. And so you see these things packed in. Travel's tough, and they're still trying to be students at the front end of that as well. And so it is really challenging. You hope guys can stay healthy and move forward through that. And then you got to look to your upperclassmen. Are you getting leadership from them? Are they setting the tone? Are they providing the example that you want to follow when you've got a lot of freshmen, sophomores that are contributing minutes every night? Do they have that proper person that they can look to that's just going to provide an example for them? So there's no easy way around it. There's no easy way through it. You just have to grind it out. You have to, flush this one. Recognize that right now the most important thing is getting rested so that you can show up on the floor tomorrow night. Area games do carry a little bit more weight than some of these other games, so you can work on some things in those. But when these area battles hit, you got to be ready to hit the road.
So Lauderdale County sweeps it tonight, winning both the boys and the girls. We will be back on the air Monday night, I believe, from Lexington, as Clay Miller and Corey Thomaston will bring you the action. And then Tuesday night, I'll be back on here, and we will be for a pretty heated rival, as Bob Jones will host James Clements in some 7A action. So getting over into Madison County and getting some games over there. So, Corey, it's enjoyed. We haven't got to do it in a long time. It was fun to have you.
That was awesome.
Have you on with us. Hope we can do this a lot more.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Appreciate you allowing me to come out tonight. Got to watch a great girls basketball game and love watching high school basketball and seeing these kids that work so hard compete. One team's going to come out on top tonight. It was Lauderdale County. They've got a bright season ahead of them. Rogers going to have to continue to grow and develop and just mature along the way. But saw 4 really good coaches tonight, coaches that have had success. And just appreciate, Rogers being able to host us tonight and just what you see from these fan bases and from the players. Good sportsmanship, great energy and great effort, really respecting the game of basketball. And that probably excites me as much as anything to see these kids coming out and competing.
For our fantastic producer, Samuel Camp, you've been watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent. We'll see you Monday night from Lexington.
This is the X Sports Network.
Independent. We're invested in you.